What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Big of 988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. A lot of stuff I want to talk to you about today. I'd like to start off with the best news, though. I am currently down 30 pounds since I met with DDP for the first time, putting me at a fairly healthy weight for me. And I'm pretty excited about it, and I can definitely feel the difference, and I think I'm getting stronger and better every day. I'm certainly more in control of my eating habits than I've ever been, and I'm so happy that it's happening. I thought you guys would be happy to know. Still, again, a lot of people are disappointed that I'm not losing weight faster than that. DDP is not one of those people. He's just glad I'm trending downwards, and I hope you feel that way too. I know someone my size should be able to lose weight a lot faster, especially if they were younger than me. I'm just not capable of doing it. I'm sorry, but I'm doing my best, and my best is definitely paying off, and I'm happy about it. Let's see, Super Smash Bros. Came out this week, and I'm going to talk about it during Wii Game, but it's a really good game. I've unlocked every character, I've unlocked every level, I've gotten a lot of the challenges completed, I'm working on completing more. I've been playing all the sub-modes, I've played online. Online does not work very well for me, and I don't know if it's my internet connection or my 3DS. But either way, it's been a fun experience. We had 8 people playing in my house the other night in 2 pods of 4, and it was just fantastic. All those people that have 3DSs getting together and just sitting down and playing. Loved it. I have some complaints besides the online function not working so well. I'm frustrated with the circle pad because it's not good. It's not a good way to control a fighting game. In fact, I really wish I could change it to the D-pad, but for some reason you can't. Nintendo, please put that in an upcoming patch. Another thing is that the circle pad tends to break on people, which is really frustrating. I've seen a lot of it on Reddit and stuff, and I thought about making a Francis video raging that my circle pad had broken, and I may make that for tomorrow's video. I don't know. Especially if mine does break. Then I'm going to lose my shit. But I don't know. If that's the worst thing about the game is the hardware it's on, that's pretty good, I guess. I'm worried about the Wii U version and whether or not it's going to do anything unique. And it needs to do something unique. Otherwise, I'm just going to be happy with the 3DS version. Other than having better graphics. I hope there's more gameplay modes. Maybe there's I don't know. There's got to be something to it. Otherwise, what's the point in buying both, right? I don't know, but it's definitely a game worth picking up if you own a 3DS. Hopefully a 3DS XL, because I love the XL so much better. I don't know if it's worth going out and buying one, but I know people who have, and they've been happy they were. If you already have a Wii U, maybe you just want to wait for that. It's only like a month away. Yeah, it's like a month away. Let's see. Tonight, me and a bunch of people, 1,200 people, completed Shadow of Mordor together. And I want to talk about the fact that I took paid promo about it last week. But I first want to say the ending sucked. WB, Monolith, fix that shit. That ending was bad. I want to give any spoilers because I know people hate spoilers. But it ended kind of open-ended. And there was no real boss fight. Man, that sucked. I really wish the ending had been better. But that's my only real complaint about that game. But a lot of people are frustrated about the fact that I took paid promotion to produce gameplay videos for that game. And I want to defend myself, not to those people, because I'll never convince them. But to the other people who are moderates, I want them to understand what my thought process was in choosing to promote that game. They approached me for the first time at VidCon, which was back in June. And they said, we're making Shadow of Mordor. We'd like you to take a look at the game. And if you like it, we'd like to pay you to produce a gameplay video. And, well, of course, if I like the game, I'll consider doing it. So they sent me gameplay footage. And I got to see uncut, unfiltered gameplay footage. And I didn't get to play the game beforehand, though I'd seen other people play it too. And it was phenomenal. I mean, that kind of game, the combat was fantastic. I knew about the Nemesis system. I knew about the other stuff that they were putting in the game. I knew it was a potential game of the year. So when they were willing, I was going to stream that anyway. When they offered to pay me to stream it and produce gameplay video of a game that I already knew I was going to love because I'd looked into it, of course I took paid promotion. Why wouldn't I? It's absurd to think I wouldn't. And some people would say because it ruins your credibility. I don't really think so. But I see how they arrive at that. Because many versions of that contract that people signed said you cannot speak ill of those games. Now, my contract said that too, but my contract also said that I could back out at any time. So once I got the game, if I didn't like something about it and I didn't want to produce those gameplay videos, I could walk away, no harm, no foul. I would have to give them some money and damages, but obviously I'd be more than glad to do that. More than glad to do that because I don't want to ruin my credibility. But because I knew this game was going to be good, and clearly it is because the reviews are in, everybody loves it. I knew that we were talking about one of the games of the year. Simple. So that's why I chose to promote it. And I don't know if that ruins my credibility. I know it does for some people. And if those people choose to never watch my gameplay videos or any of my sponsored videos ever again, I accept that. I hope they come around for the other stuff, though. I hope they're mature enough or can accept that. And I promise you, and I think this is important too, I promise you, unlike a lot of other YouTubers, I will always make it very obvious that this is a sponsored video. I'll say that they've asked me to play it at the beginning. I will say it's a sponsored video somewhere out there of the game, and it'll always be in the description box, and you'll always know. That way, if you don't want to see a sponsored video, you don't have to. It's as simple as that. And hopefully you'll stick around for the other stuff. And if you don't, I understand. I do. I know that this is a part of the deal, but I accept these deals not just because I believe in the game, and not just because I believe in my own power to evaluate a game, but because this is, at the end of the day, my business. This is the only way I have to provide for myself and my family. And I'm looking at trying to save enough for retirement. I'm looking to save enough in case anything ever happens to me, like I have a heart attack or a stroke that keeps me from being able to work. I want to make sure that my family's taken care of. And when I get a lucrative opportunity like that, I just feel like I have to take it, And some people can't handle that, and that's okay. But it doesn't change the fact that I love them just as much as I've always loved them, and I hope that they find their way back to me. Simple as that. I do want to make a video about paid promotion at some point, because I think YouTubers are not informed about who is doing it and how often it's happening and how to identify it. And I want to do that, and I want to talk about why it's happening and why it's happening more and more and what it means for the industry. And I want to talk about the fact that reviewers can't accept a paid deal like that. If you're going to critique the game and say negative things about the game, you can't accept a deal like that says you can't say negative things about the game. That's the entire point of reviewing it. And when something like what happens to Total Biscuit, he couldn't get an access to a review copy without signing that contract, that's some bullshit. Absolutely. And I hope to fight against that kind of thing in the industry going forward. And I promise you, every contract I ever signed was always going to give me an out clause, and hopefully will never say that I can't say negative things about the game. I'm never, unless I know that the game is phenomenal, I just won't publish the videos if the game sucks. So that said, everything else is going great. I'm going to San Francisco this weekend. I don't really look forward to traveling, but I know I need to do it. I can't say why because I have an NDA. Here again, another one of those things that I just can't talk about the situation or the thing that I'm doing. But I will be filming while we're in San Francisco and on the trip there, and hopefully I'll get some good footage, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and hopefully we'll be able to do something cool on Monday or Tuesday when I get back, and you'll be able to see that. It's going to affect my stream schedule, and for those of you who are expecting me to stream, I apologize for that. But life is awesome right now. My health is slowly getting better. My mental health is slowly getting better. Me and my wife are doing great. I'm great. It's just great. The gaming right now is awesome. There's a ton of great games out right now, and they just keep piling them on, and I'm just loving it. This is the best time in the world to be a gamer. It's great. And let's use that as the keyword for the week. If you use the word great in your comment below, maybe you thought this was a great video, or maybe you think I'm doing a great job, or maybe some of the games you're playing right now are great, or maybe your great-grandfather loves you very much, whatever. If you use the word great in your comment box below in a creative way, I'll know that you made it all the way to the end of this now almost 9-minute video. 8 minutes and 40 seconds already. Oh, wow. I sure can talk. All right, guys. I love you very, very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak with you soon. Of course, I make a boo-boo right at the end, and now I don't want to upload it because I misspoke. I guess I'll upload it anyway.